Hey guys, this maybe will be my last video of my horror DVD collection. So yeah, first off, of course I continue where I ended in my last video. So yeah, now I'm reviewing the Friday the 13th franchise. Now I did make a video a review of all my Friday the 13th movies, but the video was too long, so YouTube didn't I couldn't upload it and have it on my account, so I just had to delete it and just stay it away. So now this probably will be my Friday 13th. So if you want to see my review on that, then you have to check this. Yeah. So of course we have Friday the 13th Part 2. I don't have the first one because that one is very hard to find here in Norway, but I do have this one. And this is a classic. The first and the second are classics. Of course, it's Jason. This is the first movie where Jason come. He had this bag over his head, and he used a lot of instruments to kill people, and yeah, well, a pretty good movie. And so we have Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, but this DVD don't have 3D. But I think the movie would be really good with 3D glasses and all that. But still, this is a good movie. I like it. This is probably my favorite so far. Friday the 13th Part 4, The Final Chapter. This is a very good movie. I love the killings. Tom Savini did the special effects. He did it in the first one too. The other one he didn't, but this one he came back. It's just like A Nightmare on Elm Street. Wes Craven, he did it first, and then he came back on Wes Craven's New Nightmare. But this is a very good movie. A lot of people didn't like the fifth one, but I liked it. Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. There was some major things I didn't like, of course. But I liked the killings, and I didn't really mind of Jason, if it was Jason or not. Of course, it was a guy who, he dressed up like Jason. Now, I think after, since the title was A New Beginning, it was maybe supposed to be this guy acting like Jason, So, but people hated it, and they wanted the real Jason back. So, the sixth one, they brought him back to life. But it's just like Halloween 2 killed Michael Myers, and Halloween 3 was like a new beginning. It was no Michael Myers, and people hated it and was confused. So Halloween 4 was Michael Myers back to life. So I think they was trying to make a new new series of Friday the 13th, just different. Of course, the sixth one, this is my second favorite of the Friday the 13th franchise. I love this movie. Yeah, very good movie. I love the opening scene. I thought this one was okay. Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. I thought it was okay, but I really liked the ending. That was pretty cool. And this is probably the worst in the series. Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. God damn, this movie was awful. The title is misleading. The only good thing in this movie was one killing where Jason just knocked off the head of that black guy. That's one of the best killings in the Friday the 13th franchise. But except that, this movie was fucking horrible. I don't think Who Jason Goes to Hell Jason X. First off, I heard it was shitty. Second, the title is not Friday 13th. And third, no third. I have seen Freddy vs. Jason. I have it on VHS, and it was a good movie, very enjoyable. But I don't have it on DVD. But I have the remake, Friday 13th remake. Now, it was okay, pretty entertaining, and good killings. The story was, and I wish Mrs. Voorhees was more in this movie. It was just a flashback in the opening scene. Well, the opening scene was pretty long before the title came up. Okay, so now we're done with 5:13. Now I have to be really quick now because I only have some minutes left. 5 minutes, I think. Yeah. No, 4 minutes. So I have to be really fast now. Silence of the Lambs, my favorite thriller movie of all time. This is just a brilliant movie and excellent. It's just a great movie. The sequel, Hannibal, which I thought was okay. I was really disappointed that Jodie Foster didn't play what was it, Clarice, I think it was. I don't remember. But I was really disappointed about that, and I thought I could do much more with this movie. It took so long time before Hannibal and Clarice met together. It took so long time. That was the only thing. I was sitting and waiting, why can't they meet now, you know, and it didn't happen, you know. It was just a wait of almost 2 hours or something. This movie, I like some things in this movie. I really like the opening scene. I thought it was pretty creepy, but it was okay. I don't have the Red Dragon or the prequel or Manhunter, you know. The Evil Dead, Sam Raimi Evil Dead. This movie is great. Evil Dead 2, when I think about the horror sequel, this comes right to my mind. I had this in my top 10 favorite horror movies. This movie is such a great movie. And of course, I have Army of Darkness, the third movie. Very funny movie. I love it. Slapstick comic, you know, it's just so funny. Probably the best in the trilogy, but it's so it isn't horror, you know. It's so far away from horror, you know, and that's why it's probably the worst. But it's so funny. And I also had this in my top 10 favorite horror movies, and it's just so creepy. Wes Craven's second best. I have seen A Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's so great movie, but I don't have it. But this is my second favorite of Wes Craven movies, The Hills Have Eyes, the original, of course. Just a great movie. I love it. The sequel, Hills Have Eyes 2, sucked. It sucked so hard. I would rather eat diarrhea came out from another one's ass. Okay, that's just nasty, but I don't want to watch this movie. I hate this movie. And I got Child's Play, very good movie, classic one, just a great movie. But I didn't have it in my top 10. Child's Play 2, great sequel. I like this a little bit better than the first, you know. And finally, the last one. This is just an excellent movie. I didn't have this in my top 10. I don't know why. It was just a brilliant movie. From Dusk Till Dawn. From Dusk Till Dawn. Just a great movie. So now that was all of my horror movies. This was part 5. So be sure you have watched all the others. So now I really don't have much horror movies. But now you know my horror. After this I'll do like action, drama, science fiction, all that. So alright, I hope you enjoyed all these parts, and I'll come back with a new video. So goodbye.